Welcome to more electronic music production tips using AutoTune Unlimited. This is the sequel to our 10 tips video with the same premise released a few weeks ago. There is so much power in the bundle and frankly some unsung heroes, so here are 5 more tips for electronic music production using AutoTune Unlimited. Let's go. Tip number 1, AutoTune Effect Smoothing, Part 1. AutoTune is known for its sound, and the AutoTune effect is a great thing to use in electronic music. We just hit classic mode, crank the retune speed to 0, and have a listen. Sometimes the effect, though, isn't as clear as we'd want. There's some warble between the pitches. One way to clean it up is to discover the actual key that the track is in. We can use AutoKey to do that. I know it's in E minor, but it's fun to show AutoKey and AutoTune working together. Now, a lot of the burbling and the warbling has been reduced by the application of the proper key, but let's go one step further into graph mode. I'll take it offline and we'll bring some pitch information into the plugin. Then we'll make notes from the pitch information provided. There we go. And since everything is still selected, we can retune everything to 0. Now, you can see the burbles really clearly, and we'll just go in and erase them. I have a preference set so that grabbing any of these notes in the graph window will trigger a tone generator on the pitch selected. So we'll just do some minor edits, and, well, here we go. Let's listen. Very well controlled, very contained. It is electronic music after all, and this is exactly what we ordered. Tip number 2 with the AutoTune effect smoothing is kind of more of the same, just a different way to do it. So for the first one, we'll bring up AutoTune, throw it in classic mode. We'll discover the key again, and again, it's fun to use AutoKey to make that happen. There we go. All right, we'll leave AutoKey instantiated. We'll pull it out of target mode. Classic mode is engaged, and we're going to leave the retune speed at 20. Now we instantiate another AutoTune Pro right up under it. We'll use our information from AutoKey to bring the key and scale over, change the input tracking to alto and tenor. We've got it in classic mode. Retune speed is at 0 on this one, so let's bring them both up and have a listen. Using 2 AutoTune plugins in this way greatly reduces the chatter and the burble in the AutoTune effect, but what happens if we use 3? We'll just option drag this second one into a third slot. We'll keep everything the same, and let me bring all 3 of them up together, and you can see and listen to how it all works. The last 2 are very similar, but the third one helps. We are going for a very sterile electronic sound, and so let's apply format correction, get the throat parameter active, and see what happens next. Instant otherworldliness that's amazing. Tip number 3, use throat on your kick drum for one of the most amazing reshaping tools you'll find. Let's bring up throat on this kick drum track. We'll change the glottal model to soft on both sides and change throat precision to extreme. Then we can play with the pulse width a little bit. Here's what we've got. Here's the difference. Now here's where the power of this plugin comes in. We'll back the output down, continue reshaping. There we go. If you watch some of the other videos, you saw me doing this with the entire drum bus, but not with just the kick drum. Completely reshaped from the original instrument. And there we go. See if we can restore a little bit of the high end. Not bad. Now let's try reshaping with the glottal model. Yeah, it's got a little meat on it. Very nice. There's so many ways to shape your kick drum with the glottal models and with the pulse width. It's an amazing tool. Done. Staying with the same aesthetic, tip number 4, throat on your snare drum. It's an amazing tool on everything else we've put it on, drum bus, kick drum. Let me show you how powerful it is on snare drum. All right, we'll change the glottal models back to soft. Again, it's a great starting point. We'll play with pulse width. Instant change. Let's solo it up. Now remember, this is not an EQ, this is not a compressor, this is a throat model, and we're using it in an unorthodox way, but it's amazing. The best thing about it is you already have it in your AutoTune Unlimited bundle, so pull it out and use it. And there we go. Tip number 5, laptop-proof your bass with warm. Many times a low bass will get lost on laptop speakers or other small headphones. Use warm to bring out the harmonics of that bass without influencing the original tone. There we are. Those of you with laptops can instantly hear what I'm talking about. Now, of course, you can hear the difference with OmniTube, so let's change some input and output levels. Those of you listening on great systems are, of course, noticing a change for the better. The laptop is where this one's really going to shine. Yep. So there you go. 5 more tips for electronic music production using the AutoTune Unlimited bundle. I hope you found these useful. Thanks for watching.